about 2 years ago, I was in a play called The Trial of the Big Bad Wolf. Yeah, it went on forever. Oh, you see it? I was 19 when that play started. I am now 36. Nations were conquered in that time. Oh. We took the play to a first level of competition in a city called Corinth, Mississippi. Corinth, how do I describe Corinth? It was a beautiful town. It really was beautiful. A little bit behind the times. I never met so many women named Gladys in my whole life. The drugstore had a big display. It said, "New product, dippity-doo." With free pink vein tape. I'm not joking. It was there. It was a neat city, though. And the day we left there was the morning we had the awards brunch, they called it. Now, another thing about Corinth, it was in a dry county. And the night before, after the last play was over with, we had the biggest party I've ever seen. And the next morning at the brunch, you've never seen so many hangovers in a dry county in your life. I mean, and they served like green bean casserole, swimming in cream of mushroom soup for brunch. Runny scrambled eggs. I was not into it. I also never burped so much in my entire life. But at the awards brunch, when they started handing out the awards, we started winning. And everything, yeah. This is our bass player, it's hot. And we just started getting these awards and we couldn't believe it. I almost lost half my headache. And I got Best Actor and we got Best Supporting Actor for someone whose name escapes me right now. What was his name? Gee. Who knows? But we got a bunch of awards. Well, we were so up. You know how I was talking earlier about the lowest moment you can get? This felt like the highest moment you could ever have in your entire life. We were almost driven to tears because here we were, the trial of the Big Bad Wolf. We were up against Medea. Like, deep throat, The Sound of Music, you know? We were so excited. I didn't think anything or anybody could possibly pull me down from that moment. On the way back, I was in the truck with the guy who was supporting actor. What was his name? I can't remember his name. Oh, I heard a no. But you must remember his name. And we were riding behind the director who had a car phone. And we got hungry in some little Mississippi town. I don't know what it was, and we decided to pull off. And we went to a Burger King, and he got out of the truck, because, you know, we had the set and all that stuff in this big Ryder truck. And he got on the phone, which was on the wall at the Burger King, to call the director. And he was on the phone trying to call her to let her know that we weren't in trouble. We just got off because we were hungry. And I'm standing outside the truck, and there is this Pinto. Multicolored Pinto. Each fender had a life of its own. Inside of this car is a man with hair that looks greasier than mine does right this second. His was not sweat, I do not believe. I am a hairdresser, I can spot grease a mile away. He was very heavy. I know this because his t-shirt did not quite make it from here to the bottom of the pants because of this large thing that was in between. Now I know all of this because he had his car door open and one leg out and a quart-sized bottle of beer in a bag lovingly tucked between those thighs. I knew I better get my little buns down to the coast as soon as possible. I thought, oh, that's pretty. Wow. I wonder if he does like stripograms. I'd like to see that. You know? Well, he had one arm leaning. The door was open. He was leaning like this, and he goes like this to me.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I thought he was going to try to sell me drugs, and I was broke. lost? And I said, no. I was like that far from him, you know, it's not very brave. I said, no, sir. No, we're not lost. He said, well, I see the rider truck there. I kind of thought maybe you might be lost. You know, you needed to know how to get around. I thought, well, isn't that very nice? He said, no, but thank you very much. We're not lost. I said, good. It's not a good town for a couple of faggots to be lost in. I went right back to that low moment. I mean, I was hurt. I was really hurt. I can't even begin to explain that to you. That took me from the highest moment I had, and it brought me right down. And we got into the truck, and we got our food, we got on the highway, and I didn't even say anything. I was very hurt, and then I got very outraged. You know, how dare he? And then, you know, it dawned on me is I did the same thing. I had decided he was some fat beer-drinking redneck because of the way he looked, and he decided I was what I am because of the way I look, and it was very unfair on both of our parts. Maybe in some other circumstances we might have talked, I don't know, but we didn't give each other that chance. So what I'm trying to say is that with sometimes just one well-chosen word, such as fag or nigger or any of these words, you put a label on somebody and you cut them in half. He did that to me that day, and even though I didn't voice it, I did that to him. And I don't know what I was trying to say, except for I think that hurt both of us. Imagine, oh heaven, it's easy if you try. Sunless sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Nothing to kill.